Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at the fastest way someone ruined their own life. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Dude I knew was a successful architect. When the office started doing drug tests, he quit smoking weed and started smoking crack. Weed is detectable for several weeks, crack 2 days. Lost his job, sold his house, burned through $80K in a year and ended up with a heroin habit. He's dead now. This is why, kids, you don't do drugs. No. A 16-year-old at the time murdered my friend's dad for money. He tried to hide his face but didn't hide his tattoos. He was tried as an adult and last I checked he got something like 40 to 50 years. Sometimes I think about that and imagine what it's like to spend your youth in prison. Not that I feel bad for him. Ooh. Dude, 16-year-old and you're still that stupid? Come on now. He probably thought he wasn't going to end up in prison because he was underage, right? Stupid. Just for money you would murder someone? Wouldn't that be the last thing you'd want to do? I mean, like, I'm not saying stealing is good, but you know what I mean? Like, how do you go from trying to steal to killing someone? What? Stopped taking his bipolar meds because he was feeling good. His wife held out impressively long while he threw away what was essentially his dream job and ruined many other relationships. Now divorced, surviving from manic episode to manic episode. Ex-wife still lets him see his son, but he seems to be making every effort to burn that bridge. What? Oh my gosh. I don't know anything about bipolar. So what does like feeling good mean? Like, you feel normal again and you think you're all better, so you don't need to take your meds. But then if you don't take your meds, then do you go back to feeling manic? An old friend who was 20 at the time. He was spoiled, but he wasn't an ass. He's usually super chill and non-confrontational. Everything was fine and fun until his younger sister started telling him to slow down his drinking. She apparently either tried taking his keys or taking a drink out of his hand. Whatever she did, my friend ended up punching her in the face and breaking her nose. As far as me and our other friends knew, this guy had never been violent or the type to lash out. To say this shocked the people who knew him would be an understatement. Someone at the party took her to the emergency room while he tried to get in his car. Thankfully, someone else managed to keep him from driving, and he ended up drunkenly walking down the sidewalk crying. That same night, his parents called the cops on him and had him spend the night in the drunk tank. The next morning, they kicked him out of the house, stopped paying for his car, and cut off his allowance completely. He was broke within a week and was couch surfing for a few months. He allegedly got drunk and got into a fight with whoever he was staying with at the time and was back on the street. The last I ever heard about him was that he got arrested because his car was getting repossessed, and he thought it was a good idea to smash the windows of the tow truck taking his car. What? How did he just change so fast? If everyone knew him as like, you know, a nice person, non-violent, and then this happens? Maybe he was just hiding it and then him getting drunk was his real self. That's scary. He punched his own sister and broke her nose? Okay, it sounds like there's definitely something that people just didn't know about him, but his family did, and that was the last straw. That's why they finally cut him out of their lives. It just feels like that. When I was an instructor in a drinking driver program, a young man 17 years old was referred to the program for counseling. The case had been handled by the court as a minor in possession of alcohol, not a DD case. We had 3 one-hour counseling sessions in which to help the young man get a good look at his drinking and its risks, instead of the 14 weeks of 2-hour groups he would have attended if his case had been handled as a DD. The young man completed his 3 sessions and made clear that he had learned nothing. A few weeks later, celebrating his 18th birthday, he got into his car and headed down a country road at 70 miles per hour and hit a tree. He was dead at the scene. Yeah, I feel like those people, you just can't change them. And I'm just glad no one else was in his car and he didn't hit anybody. Honestly, like, if you're gonna drive reckless, obviously things like this are gonna happen. Had a male teacher co-worker back in the day report a female teacher of harassing him at work. She in turn lied and said he molested her in the stairwell. We knew it was a lie because she eventually admitted to it. However, the damage was done. He was immediately terminated, no questions asked, and due to the nature of the field, had his record noted, he was terminated due to accusations of molesting a co-worker. He was essentially blacklisted from the educational field after just starting out and accruing massive amounts of loan debt to finish his education. He eventually lost everything and died. It made the local paper. Wow. That's so sad. The fact that no one believed him makes me sad, dude. Like, he must have just felt so helpless because he just wanted to get help, but no one else was helping him, but instead all this crap was thrown at him and the female teacher just gets away laughing. That sucks. I knew this chick when we were in the Navy. She was high and sitting on the balcony railing 1 story up. When she was laughing, she flipped over and landed funny on her back. She's now paralyzed from the neck down. Oh no. I would never sit on the balcony railing even if I was like sober. Do you know what I mean? Oh. A friend from high school who was raised very Catholic and who had severe mental health issues got baby fever during college and would sleep with any guy she could get her hands on in order to get pregnant. Luckily, the one who did turned out to be pretty decent and they're married. Pregnancy destroyed her back and left her with crippling chronic pain, but because she's too Catholic for birth control, she just had her second. She really wants to leave the dad because he honestly sounds like a bad partner and bad parent, but she can't because logistically being a single parent with a toddler and a newborn doesn't work, and even if it did, divorce is too expensive. To give you an idea of the speed at which she did this, we're the same age and I just graduated college and I'm about to move into my first apartment by myself. Oh, so probably like 22. Whoa! That's crazy. 22, 2 kids. Yeah, that's too young. Dude, you can't even provide for yourself yet, and you have 2 babies with you? Oh, why would she want to get pregnant so bad when she knows she can't even provide for her babies? Like, that's just dumb. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are, and as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!